So let's welcome Anamika Das. She is Head Advocacy and Strategic Programs at ESRI, and she has 22 years of experience in geospatial industry, working in various capacities. And she holds an MPhil degree in geography from Delhi School of Economics. And we are holding this session especially for no announcing GIS awards and no tell you about what exactly GIS is, and we are looking for ideas, entrepreneurial ideas based on GIS technology. So over to you, Anamika.
Thank you, Vandana. Thank you for this wonderful, introduction. As you have rightly elaborated,
Not audible. Can you please a little bit louder? Yeah.
Am I audible now?
Yes, better.
Okay, thank you, Vandana, for giving it such a lovely introduction of mine. And as you have rightly elaborated, that this session is all about understanding GIS and how GIS is being, of use in the day in and day out life, and encouraging students to actually put in some ideas with regards to the GIS track and GIS. So with this, very good evening to all. Let me first share my presentation. Once it is visible, just let me know.
Yes, it started, Anamika. We are able to see.
Is it?
Yes, we are able to see, Anamika. Yeah.
A very good evening to all who have joined this webinar. Thank you, Ideathon, for providing this opportunity to present a very significant topic, which is Geographic Information System. That is, in short, we call it GIS, which in today's world touches each life and is significantly growing in importance in day in and day out life. Whether we realize it or we don't realize it, we are using it almost every day. Now, coming to what is GIS, or Geographic Information System. If we take these three words, we can define actually GIS. So let's understand this from these three words: geographic, which means anything and everything related to the geography or the coordinates or location. So it connotes actually the features having a coordinate. So every point on the Earth's surface, every moving and non-moving object on the Earth's surface has a location component to it. And we all know that is the coordinate of the Earth system. The second is information. Now, let me give you an example. Any object that has coordinate or location to it, but also have other attributes related to it. Say an apartment which has XY coordinate on map, but it has attribute like how many people stay there, the educational level of people residing, what is the financial status, etc. That gives a full information about that apartment that we are looking at a map or at a, So this information is stored with a coordinate information, all these attribute information. And the system, that is the framework or a process that actually enables storing this entire, collecting the information, storing, analyzing, as well as retrieving these information is in a systematic manner, is the system wherein this framework works and which gives you insight, and you can build applications around it. So just to give a perspective, imagine you have a regular map, like which only shows just the position of places against the one that can find and understand what is where. Okay, but also tell you all kind of information about those places. And with that, you can understand where the next pool you can build, where a bank can place its ATM, or where the traffic would be worst, or even where the best spot for the new coffee shop might be. All this information that you can actually see while analyzing these data from a GIS system. So in nutshell, I would say it is a tool that helps us understand, analyze the world around us by using map and data related to the aspects on the map or the objects of on the map. So GIS takes different pieces of information like population data, weather pattern, or even location of wildlife and layer them on top of a map. And this shows us, once we layer that information on top of a map, it shows us a pattern or sometimes a relationship between different objects and the trends as well that would have been very hard to spot otherwise. So this helps people make smarter decision, I would say, by giving them clearer picture of what's happening in the world and is used in almost every industry that we work today. Now, the science of where, as we know, GIS refers to the integration of science on the one hand, technology on the one hand, and geography to analyze and visualize data in ways that can reveal the hidden patterns and insights. In a world where we know that everything happens somewhere, so understanding of where is crucial for making an informed decision. And I would say that GIS serves as a bridge between that raw data and an actionable intelligence on the other side by placing data into a geographical context. So we all know that thousands of words cannot explain that deeply when a picture can or a map can explain. So this helps us to understand, see connections and patterns that aren't immediately obvious. When looking at the data alone, suppose you get a MIS system which has data, but will you be able to actually bring out an insight with data? But if I place that MIS data with a coordinate system on map, probably that will give you a much better insight. So for instance, in urban planning, GIS can show how traffic flows through the city. This helps planner to design better road system. In environmental science, it can track changes in the forest over the time because it can also store temporal data over the decades. This will aid in conservational efforts that the environmentalists make. It can also provide a clear picture of a complex situation. So this partial analysis is invaluable for addressing global challenges like climate change, disaster management, or sustainable development per se, and not only global, but also local challenges which are there at the grassroots level in planning some activities or planning, say, agriculture or many other areas that we can understand at the grassroots level challenges. So essentially, the science of where makes the complex world more understandable and navigable. They guide decisions that can lead to more efficient, equitable, and sustainable, suitable outcomes for that is from that decision. Now the question comes how it works. So we have understood as what GIS is. So let me take a look on now how it works. We understand that GIS operates by integrating various data types and presenting them in a spatial format that can be easily understood and analyzed. This we have discussed in the previous slides. The process begins for that actionable intelligence at the end of the workflow. The process begins with mapping, or for maps, the data that comes from various sources, from remote sensing satellites that we heard of, the aerial survey that we do. The data comes from LiDAR, which is a system which is, light detection and ranging system, or we can get that data from ground-based surveys that we do. And this data often includes diverse forms such as, imagery, features, or a base map. A topographic map is also a one base, for this kind of data to be generated. Then comes the attribute data of the map features, and all these are linked to a spreadsheet or database containing detailed information. And once collected, these two information, GIS as a system organizes and stores this data in a way that allows for efficient retrieval of data whenever we want, or for doing further analysis as well. So I would say the key to GIS power lies in the ability to combine different data sets, from spatial to non-spatial data sets, layering them on a map to create a kind of comprehensive view of the area being studied. So I'll just give one more example of a city planner. City planner might, overlay data of population density, traffic flow, public transportation routes to determine the best location for building their next, metro routes or metro station, for that sake. And this stage of data analysis actually provides meaning to the data and allows user to evaluate suitability, or, they can predict outcomes. They can, make an informed decision out of this data that is there. And these analysis can be simple, like finding the shortest route between 2 points from school to your, residence, or a complex one like modeling of the entire coastal city to see the impact of climate change that is happening. So it ranges from a simple algorithm to a complex modeling that we do. Finally, the result of this entire GIS analysis can be presented in a form of app, which can be interactive map, which can be a report, which can be on a dashboard, that gives the kind of insight which is accessible to everyone. What does GIS do? Though the fundamental of any GIS system is mapping, which I have already elaborated, and mapping can be of the spatial units as well as integrating the non-spatial units into that spatial connotation. But, true strength of GIS lies in its ability to manage, analyze, and communicate complex data. I would say it serves as a powerful system for managing and integrating data from various sources, providing a comprehensive view of any situation. And one of the GIS's primary function is data management. It acts as a repository where data are stored from different business systems, from different authoritative sources, is stored, integrated into one seamless structure, and then it is made useful. Well, the second term is visualization. GIS transforms this raw data into a dynamic map and gives an ability to visualize, making this complex information easier to understand. And this map can be in a 2D form or in a 3D form. So there can be a kind of Z-axis to it as well. It can be a static map, or it can be a real-time map. So real-time map, like, whenever we have some applications wherein the real-time map is required. So a sensor data is integrated with the map data, wherein that real-time information is reflected and is shown on the map. And that can be anything from satellite imagery or a dashboard or a live data that is coming to this system. Then comes spatial analysis, which is another core function of GIS. It allows user to uncover hidden, patterns, leading to new insights. And whenever they are wanting to make a decision, this will give them a kind of new insight to it. And lastly, GIS excels as communication system turning data into visual stories. You can actually tell stories from when you have generated your map from a GIS system. It helps, convey effectively, making it easy for teams to collaborate and then, work on it. Definitely, there are numerous benefits of GIS. It is ranging from, improving efficiency, automating, relationship, productivity increase, creating insights, and many more advantages that are there with the GIS system, which you can actually read on the slide. One of the most significant advantage that I see is its ability to improve decision making by providing spatial perspective. So, again, one example that I would like to give that in disaster management, GIS can be used to track the path of a cyclone, predict its impact, and also it helps in, in coordinating the emergency responses in real time. All these becomes more efficient when we are working on a GIS system. It also enhances efficiency in various operations, such as in logistics and transportation. Let's say from the logistics segment, by analyzing the route and optimizing them, companies can actually reduce its fuel cost, improve efficiency, delivery time, as well as increase their minimize their carbon footprint. Another major benefit is the ability to forecast future scenarios. GIS gives us an ability for predictive modeling, how the scenario would be in the future. It can model potential outcomes based on the current data as well as the archival data, helping organization to plan for the future. For instance, I would say it can predict how a new development might affect the traffic pattern, or how, I've already elaborated on how climate change could impact coastal areas. All these predictive analysis can be done, and a management or, to cater to the need during that disaster or anything can be done in an efficient way. It also plays a crucial role in managing and maintaining assets, whether it's public utilities, transportation network, or natural resources. By providing this detailed information about the location and conditions of the assets which are already feeded in the system, helps actually organization to plan, to maintain that, to allocate resources whenever required, and extend the lifespan of their infrastructure. So overall, I would say GIS improves communication, enhances efficiency, and supports better decision making, making it an indispensable tool across a wide range of industries. Coming to applications of GIS, I have already elaborated as an example, lots of applications. But that's not all that we see. GIS is all pervasive with application across numerous industries, touching almost every aspect of our lives. We always use navigation. We do use Google Maps. That's the power of GIS in the app that helps us find the fastest route to our destination, considering the traffic, conditions when we see that red, yellow, and green lines when we navigate from one place to another, the road closure that we see, and many other factors that are there. That's GIS that is working at the back end of that navigation system. Even when we, order an Uber or we order any food from our app, actually that is the GIS in action at the back end, because they actually gives an information about your location to the delivery person who comes to your, navigates there, gives you on time, and that also gives a perspective, gives a kind of framework what time it will reach. So all these things, analytics is actually GIS working at the background, GIS in action. It's also behind a weather forecasting system that predicts local weather pattern, helping us to plan day and, respond to disaster managements. In urban planning, I have already, elaborated that how it helps cities to grow smarter by analyzing where new roads or parks or buildings should be placed. After seeing the population or the demographic, layout of that area where the best served population would be. Even in agriculture, GIS enables actually farmers to monitor their crop health, manage resources like water and fertilizers more efficiently. That can maximize yield, and that is called precision agriculture. Environmental monitoring is another critical application wherein GIS is used to track changes in the environment, such as deforestation, water quality, or wildlife populations. All these can be done through GIS. Beyond these fields, GIS is also essential in businesses for tasks like, market analysis or to do customer segmentations. It's used in public health to track the spread of the disease. When we have seen in the times of the COVID that how GIS helped us to, track the, the disease as well as to monitor the infected people on not having a kind of going to the non-infected areas. So that kind of system that was developed during the COVID thing, that was the GIS-enabled system. So even, in the construction, planning and management of the project, GIS helps there. In telecom to optimize network coverage. So essentially, I would say GIS's ability to analyze and visualize spatial data makes it a powerful tool in virtually any field that involves understanding of where or location component is there, the GIS working at the back end. Well, today we are seeing numerous technological advancements like AI, machine learning, metaverse. We have heard of all these terms, or cloud computing. Even today we are hearing about 5G connectivity. All these, when integrated with GIS technology, gives us an analytics to the next level. So 3D data with Z-axis, when integrated with big data and real-time data, more informed decision processes. And these trends are, leading to more connected, intelligent, and efficient world. We are, heard of self-driving cars. How the self-driving car actually works based on numerous sensors that collects data. The data is taken up in a platform on wherein that data is analyzed, and the car gets an information that whether that car needs to take a break, take a right move or a left move. And this is how the map also, the HD map in the self-driving car actually navigates that map automatically. So this is how the power of GIS is, with the integration of various technologies that are there, which are a trend in GIS today. Coming to the global GIS market, we all understand now it's a rapidly expanding, reflecting the growing importance and adoption of geospatial technology in various industries that we have seen. As of 2025, the market is projected to reach around USD 681 billion, which is expected to be $1.4 trillion by 2030. And this growth actually highlights the increasing reliance of GIS for the wide range of applications. And I would say that one of the key drivers for this market expansion is the rise of smart cities, the government's emphasis on improving urban infrastructure, enhancing public services, making cities more sustainable, and also in private sector, major contributors with business using GIS to optimize its operations, enhance customer engagement, and drive innovations. So all these are actually democratizing the GIS technology today. There are some initiatives taken by the government as well. Several government initiatives are underway to integrate GIS into the education system and have, a skilled workforce in this field. One such initiative is the formation of an expert committee on skill council for the geospatial sector by the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. This committee is tasked to creating a skill council that focuses on developing standardized training program and certification for GIS professional. Additionally, Department of Science and Technology has launched the Geo Innovation Challenge that encourages innovation in geospatial technology for socioeconomic development. And this initiative actually aims to nurture young talent and promote the use of GIS in solving real world problems. Several academic institutions like IIT, BHU, or Punjab engineering colleges are also establishing GIS competency centers. So that is, center of excellences are being built up by the institutions for specialized training, research, and development. Moreover, there is also a growing emphasis on introducing GIS at the school level. Several schools have started actually a GIS club to expose students to this technology. The Indian government is also supporting GIS-focused startups through various programs designed to boost innovation and entrepreneurship in the sector. Apart from the above initiative that is being taken by the institutes as well as the the government, there's one initiative that looks at the inclusivity and democratization of GIS understanding to students from class 8 onwards. Is the program. The initiative is Master Mentors Geo Enabling Indian Scholars Program, which has been designed to inculcate spatial thinking among students. The entire program is online. So the study materials are available online, which the students who have registered for this program can access at any point at their ease. As it is free of cost, the purpose is to democratize the understanding, the knowledge about geospatial technology to all group of students and to all geographic area. A very significant of this course is the master mentor. If you'll see the word master mentor, wherein personalities like former chairman ISRO Shri A.S. Kiran Kumarji, former Surveyor General, and former DG IMD, which will actually guide the students, the select students on geospatial skills for the students from the school. This program also aims to build a foundation for students to develop new ideas and understand the strategic value of geospatial technology in various fields and help in creating intellectual property in the geospatial arena. So this program not only enhances the skill, but also will expand the career opportunities in the growing GIS field in case they are interested and going for this field as their career. The key components are vision talk and interaction with master mentors that I have already elaborated. This will be one-on-one mentoring with select students, wherein these master mentors share their expertise, experience with students, and mentor them and guide them on technology and its application. Another important element of the program is the engaging lesson that covers a wide range of topics in geospatial industry. And these are placed online that I have already, in a form of video and study material. And together, all these components create a comprehensive learning experience for, critical thinking and creativity and innovation. But the journey to start is the Youth Ideathon Idea in GIS. So, they have understood the importance of GIS technology and have taken up a track of GIS in their Youth Ideathon, wherein we would like we would like you to encourage students to submit their ideas and encourage students to have ideas which are location enabled, as well as have location aspects in solving their local problems, or in highlighting some of the challenges that they see day in and day out. With this, thank you all for the patient hearing, and I would be happy to take any questions that you might have.
Thank you, Anamika, for the wonderful session and explanation. I think that was really, really, clear, I think, understanding. I really enjoyed. So I'm opening for teachers to ask any question. And we are looking for like good ideas from now this time on GIS. And definitely. So any questions, ma'am? Teachers? We want more offline workshop for teachers and students on this.
So maybe you can share my details with the teachers in case they have any questions, in case they have any discussions to be done. I'm really open to have a one-to-one discussion with teachers as well.
Okay. So I have one question: how students can explore more in terms of project development?
How students can explore more in terms of
Project development.
project developments.
Yeah.
Project developments in the school or in the Ideathon or
In the Ideathon.
Okay. So how history can help, is that?
Yes.
Okay. So once you have, given the idea abstract to Youth Ideathon, we will connect with Youth Ideathon to explore that wherein we can pitch in and, guide students to be a kind of mentor for them to be giving a successful project over there. Can students
Is it
submit
okay,
ideas?
Charu?
I think so. This Ideathon needs to answer.
Yeah. So, and yes, we'll definitely keep a track of those ideas and everything. And yeah. And the next question is there any course related with GIS, and what about job opportunities?
Yes. So there are courses related to GIS. So if I say online courses, which currently the students can enroll in, is the MMGEIS program that I have already talked about. Apart from that, there are numerous colleges, undergraduate colleges, as well as, post graduations that are happening with GIS, technologies, like IITs have, Symbiosis University has, Anna University has courses in it, Osmania has. So there are numerous, even IIRS, Indian Institute of Remote Sensing, Bharatiya Vidyapeeth in Pune. There are numerous institutions that are giving courses on GIS and geospatial technologies, which students can enroll in and have an, opportunity to make this as a career. And, the best part of GIS industry is that whenever that any student is taking, say, environmental science or geography or data science or AI, they can also have a lateral entry to the geospatial industry, because it is an integrated, I would say, system. So that's there. Now coming to the second part of the question is the career opportunity. So I would like to give a kind of perspective on career opportunity wherein in progression, okay, what a student can expect when they take GIS as a career. So there are various entry-level roles like GIS technicians are there, remote sensing analyst is there, digital cartographer is there, surveyor is there. When they are coming at the mid-role level, the project manager or GIS data scientist and the developers are there. Even at the advanced level, when it goes to the analytics part, geospatial information officers are there. And there are even specialized role for GIS, students like being a UAV pilot or be a spatial data analyst or a technical writer or a software developer. So all these streams are open as a career for the students if they are taking GIS as a career for them. Hope I have clearly elaborated on it.
Yes, I think it is clear, very much clear. So, Dimple ma'am is saying information regarding this should be sent to all schools. Yes, ma'am, the information is already being sent to all schools, and we'll share this recording to all schools once again, and we'll put it this recording on YouTube so that anybody who is submitting ideas or who want any information regarding this, anybody ask questions. If I have doubt, I'll try to this solve this. But if I have a doubt, I'll reach out to you. Sure. Then let's close this, and thank you once again for doing the session with us, and thank you.